Hi, Jemmy. Thank you for joining me for your December psychic tarot reading. I know I missed our full moon on the 4th. It's a super moon. I am on the phone a lot and I have energy today, so I am here and present with you. And we're going to get a good spread going on here. Let's see what's good for Gemini, sun sign, rising, and moon. Please watch all 3 of your placements for a full dose of divination for the month. Happy holidays, Gemini. Queen of Cups, water sign energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's also a high form of your own intuition and your own psychic ability. Everyone has the ability to tune in, and quieting your mind and personal space come up with this card right now for me, and gaining some emotional clarity. 3 of Wands. Where do you see yourself? What's the new vision, Gem? Are you traveling? Do you want some kind of voyage here? Is this a legit expedition here? Are we journeying? Are we traveling? Or are we internally starting a new manifestation by envisioning and feeling where you see yourself next? It both could apply. I'm getting, it doesn't have to be literal. But Geminis are on the move, are on the go. Something's brewing, something's bubbling over here. Brewing in the subconscious level. The world tree. Finishing what you start. This is the end of a 9-year cycle. We are in the last 3 weeks of a number 9 numerology year. 2026 is a number 1 year. So we are fully releasing right now. It's best to close doors on energies, people, habits, concepts that you don't want to bring into 2026 in a number 1 year that begins another 9-year cycle. Gemini has some evaluating to do, and that you're good at that. You are a mental strategist at birth, and you like options. The moon, wow. So higher than the Queen of Cups in terms of intuition and emotion, emotiveness, and instinct is the moon and the High Priestess. They are feminine energies. You are very aware in December. You can see and feel everything, Jemmy. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, and there's an emotional release. You're done carrying something heavy in your body, in your energy source, your aura, your space, your particles, your atoms and neutrons and protons and electrons. Let's get scientific about it. You're releasing negative space, what you're carrying that is emotionally heavy on you. You can let it go. 7 of Swords. The manipulation of another, or the gaslighting, or the wrongdoing. Let's start there. The wrongdoing of another towards Jemmy is seen, felt, and heard by Source. Let Source handle it. Don't get involved. If someone's stolen something, manipulated, gaslit. Seven of Swords is such a gaslight card. It's communicating in circles, and there is someone in the wrong, and it's this person who's attempting to get something over on the other person, or taking more than two swords usually, or taking five swords because they can carry them and leaving two behind as a generous offer, even though they're stealing them to begin with. So that is what we're leaving behind, this person, because or this concept, this dynamic of your life, because there's an emotional release, the moon and the world, closure, the end of a cycle, and this is what needs to go. Nature, which is number 15 in the major arcana, that's the Devil card. Addiction, vice, negative habit. Finish what you've started, release the negative. Of course, the typical phrase is release what no longer serves you. Sometimes we don't know what doesn't serve us, but when you go to the immediate instinct, touch on those things. What do you feel when I'd say negative habit? Five of Swords, it could be a personal thought. It's negative self-thinking. And, don't defame your own character. You're better than you tell yourself you are here. And you're so used to perhaps maybe passive-aggressively explaining something or telling a story that isn't your story anymore. So that's not coming through into the number 1 year. I want 3 more cards for Gemini. So we're going to stop negative self-talk, what the brain is saying. You are not your brain. You're a source of energy running through your body. Okay. Knight of Wands. Moving forward. Gemini's traveling or relocating, or there's a fire lit here for Gemini. And along with the 3 of Wands and the instinct to envision where you belong or where you're going or what the next path is for Gemini, there's levels to this. There's tiers. Yeah, there's tiers. Levels. Let me see. Queen of Coins. Gemini might have their focus on property, resources, financial security, gain, career, but this is also an earth sign woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have the water sign too. Initially, I'm interpreting these queens as versions of yourself, but it could be both things. It could be interpreted with all ways, that there are also these zodiac signs in your life. But your desire to move forward and envision your resources or have this space, or there's a property. Queen of Coins is resting in her, mastering her environment and protection. She's done her work. She's at her high level of gains. And the Knight of Wands above that says Gemini is heading in that direction. That's the new manifestation, or should be at a level of expanding yourself and knowing that you're worth more. Gemmy, what the 9 of Swords is happening here? Anxiety. You govern anxiousness. You and Virgo, because Mercury is your ruling planet, and that's a very restless energy, and it represents our mental thoughts. And if you have trouble sleeping, I feel like you should envision your comfort zone, where you see yourself in comfort. get out of the negative mind talk when resting at night and closing your days, and end your days with positive thinking. And if it starts with a vision of an environment that you feel safe in, just think of that when you're sleeping, whether it's the beach, the woods, the desert, the city, I don't know, whatever it is. Just start with a location and a meadow, and then create the sounds, create the sunbeams, feel the warmth. Get yourself out of negative self-thinking as much as you can. I'm not perfect at any of that, but I know that's the message. So I'll receive that as well. Gemini, I'm wishing you a beautiful, happy holiday and New Year. I am booked in December, but if you need me, I'm available in January, and we've got a lot to discuss in 2026. I'm at audreyalison.com. This is what I do, and you can find your appointment and calendar right on my website. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.
I got a small handbag to the left of my side.